Hello and welcome to this video where I'm going to be going over the Play.ht voices. They have plenty to choose from, which is going to be a good thing. There's plenty of premium ones as well as regular ones. You're going to see a very big difference when it comes to this, but I like the fact that they have a lot for you to choose from based upon your wants and needs. If you'd like to test out Play.ht, I will leave a link in the description below. But either way, let's take a quick look at, or listen, shall I say, at some of the voices. Obviously, if you're going to be doing any type of voiceovers, the voices are certainly going to matter. There's also the ultra realistic voices, but I'll do a separate video for those. Those are phenomenal, but for most people who are going to be using this, you're going to be looking at the premium or the regular voices. So let's give them a go with Noah starting first. Also before, you can also change this around if you want to do filters. Just kind of quickly scrolling through, there's going to be a lot for you to choose from. It's obviously going to be voice quality, whether it's standard or premium, and of course gender. So let's start with Noah.
In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice that I've been turning over in my mind ever since.
Okay, so that one was all right. It's kind of like talking like this where it doesn't have a lot of sentences in between, but that's not a big deal because you can always edit when you go to the text editor. Something like that. Okay, Scarlett?
Alice was beginning to get very tired of sitting by her sister on the bank, and...
Okay, Young? Jessica?
Life is short, as everyone knows.
I like that one, despite the fact she's being very morbid and that was very deep and dark all at the same time.
Because biographies of famous scientists tend to edit out their mistakes.
Karen?
Because biographies of famous scientists tend to edit out their mistakes.
Okay, Victoria?
Life is short, as everyone knows.
Wow, they're getting really deep and dark with some of these. Ariana, let's change up the mood a little, maybe?
In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave...
Okay, maybe not. I'd like if they had some better, more upbeat clips, I guess.
Life is short, as everyone knows.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I used to want...
Sorry, Jennifer, that's enough of you. Kevin?
Create realistic voiceover audio using the most natural-sounding AI voices.
Okay. James, let's see what James has.
Conscious of its spiritual and moral heritage, the Union is founded on the indivisible, universal value.
Okay, more energetic, more upbeat. At least what I like about this, there has so far been a wide variety in terms of, like we said, some of these are deeper and darker, a little bit slower, a few more upbeat. Obviously, there's a lot going on here. There's 2 pages of 40, I believe.
Conscious of its spiritual and moral heritage, the Union...
Okay, Patricia?
Conscious of its spiritual and moral heritage, the Union...
Okay, Richard?
Conscious of its spiritual and moral heritage, the...
Okay, we're obviously going with the same sample here.
Conscious of its spiritual and moral heritage,
Conscious of its spiritual and moral heritage,
That one was good, I like that.
With cloud machine learning, your application interprets images, texts, and so much more.
Okay.
With cloud machine learning, your application interprets images,
Okay, I'm going to go through a little quicker, starting with some of these.
With cloud machine learning, your application
That one was good.
With cloud machine learning, your application...
That one was great.
Conscious of its spiritual and moral heritage.
Okay, and these are a lot more premium. I do want to give you some samples of the non-premium ones. So these actually have voice styles.
I can spell out emphatic words such as yay, yeah, oh no.
That's awesome. I like that.
Powered by machine learning, these voices are clear, confident, and provide a professional voice.
They certainly are. Okay, let's do like 1 or 2 more.
Powered by machine learning, these voices are clear, confident, and provide a
Those are great.
Powered by machine learning, these voices are clear, confident.
Okay, so overall, you can tell premium is premium. Standard's going to be a little bit different, as you can expect. From what I've seen with text-to-speech software or just voiceover software, is that usually there is going to be a jump in quality, but doesn't mean they're all going to be bad. Some will actually be much better than the others, just the way it works. You can kind of rank them yourself.
The vicious circle of mediocre work. And how to break out of it.
See, that one was pretty good, you know, if you're looking for that type of voice.
Stop making friendships a residual benefactor. It's bad.
That one, not so much.
Be so prolific. They can't ignore you. Creativity is a central source.
Okay.
The most important factor in being happy. The other day I woke up and...
Yeah, that one was a little bit more robotic, but like I said, you can fix it if it's going too fast, like where it's just run on, like sometimes you set a period or a comma.
Conscious of its spiritual and moral heritage, the Union is...
Conscious of its spiritual and moral heritage, the Union...
I like that one.
Conscious of its spiritual and moral heritage, the
Nancy?
Conscious of its spiritual and moral heritage,
Okay, Okay, and kind of scrolling down, and there's going to be a bunch more. Let's go with a couple more.
Create realistic voiceover audio using the most.
No, thank you. I think I found my least favorite one.
Create realistic voiceover audio using the most natural sounding AI voices.
Okay, that one like sped up. Anyway, I think you can see the difference when it comes to the standard versus premium. Premium rocks here. And then there's the ultra realistic voices. I will do a separate video about that later, but I wanted to give you an idea of what they have to offer in terms of like the regular and premium voices, because I know that's what you'd probably be using a lot, if you wanted to test this out. Anyway, that's the video. That concludes it. In the next one, I'm going to show you a tutorial where you can actually turn text and, create voiceovers for it. Very easy process, but if you'd like to test it out yourself, that link's in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And that about does it. My name is James. Thank you so much for watching or listening, and I'll see you in my next video.